Hey guys, I'm outside of the house. Um, but basically, this is a little video about how to start a business from point one to, I don't know, maybe 10. I don't know. But first things first, go to nbiz.gov. If you're in Indiana, go to nbiz.gov. I think every state has some kind of website you can go to start a business. You go there, you start a business. I don't know the cost. It might be $97 to $197 no matter what you do. If, let's say, you do siding, you do, because you're trying to get legal with this thing, not just doing side work. Is what they call it, side work. Oh my gosh, I hate that word so bad. But the thing is, because we're trying to turn this into main work, not just side work, right? So whatever it is you do, let's say you do concrete, you make cookies, whatever you do, whatever you may do. So you do that. You go to nbiz.gov and you file your business. Get your name together, and the name can always be changed. So don't think too much of it. Or you could do a DBA, like in here in Indiana. You can go downtown, get you a DBA. It's a little cheaper. That's just doing business as. And you set that up with whatever. So you set up a DBA, you go down to the city county building and here in Indiana, or you go online, nbiz.gov, start you a business. Make sure that business is, and I'm not a lawyer, so go talk to a lawyer if you're scared to do it, or, you're nervous, or whatever the case. This is not financial advice, legal advice, nothing like that. This is literally just how to start a business, and get off the ground. So from starting a business, so you started this business. So from the business to getting an EIN number from the IRS.gov, you can get this online. They can send it to you like right then and there. It can be connected to your social security number or whatever the case is. It's a social security number to your business. So basically don't lose this paperwork. It's kind of like your social security number for yourself. Don't lose that. Memorize it if you can. But keep it in your file of paperwork. So your business paperwork, starting your business paperwork, you got your EIN number. We're not going to get into operating agreements and all that stuff, because that's if you have partners and all this other stuff, which is good to get that, but you're going to have to talk to a professional lawyer on that. So with that EIN number, you go to whatever bank of your choice. Try not to get one with a monthly fee, because at first you're not going to have a lot of money going in there. Monthly fees will eat you up. I'm telling you, $15 here, $15 here. Let's say you pay $15 times 12. You do the math. So if you got Navy Federal, go to Navy Federal. If you got Chase, if they don't charge you nothing, I know they say keep a certain amount of money in there, but with business, you might have some, you might not. You might start off with some, you might start off with zero. So you just go from there. Go to your bank account with your EIN number, start you a bank account. The most important thing I'm going to tell you is to keep that stuff separate. Keep your business separate from you. Basically, you're two entities now. Whenever I say who's your man, I'm not who's your man if I'm working for somebody else right now. I'm this guy. I'm Robert Bradley when I'm working for somebody else. When I'm off the clock and I'm on my own, I'm who's your man. I say we because it's a we thing. Me and who's your man. And be like, man, you are who's your man. I know. But that's not the point of this. The point of this is to keep it separate. The more you keep it separate, the better off you'll be. It's better to see how much money you made throughout the year, see how much money you made every month. QuickBooks is one good thing that you could use. It does cost something. If you can get a spreadsheet of some sort, get a spreadsheet going. That doesn't matter what business you are. If you're trying to go full on business, it's going to be easier at the beginning than when you already got 100 clients and now you're trying to start a business. Whatever business you do have, Get some insurance. Oh my gosh, get some insurance. Use that EIN number. Get some insurance for your business. If you're a service-based business, when it comes to plumbing or HVAC or whatever, get insurance on your tools. Get insurance on your tools. Get insurance on your vehicle, some commercial insurance or whatever the case. I'm not here to sell specific or anything. I'm just get insurance. You know, somebody might not sue you right now. All your clients may be your family, but the thing is, eventually you're going to grow past that, and when you grow past that, you don't want to be hurt, right? So, and the quicker you can, you trust and sacrifice for the greater good of your business and own in on that, the more money you'll make, the more freedom you'll have, and things like that. Higher quality people. What else we got? Yeah, insurance, tool insurance. Yeah, make sure after you're charging with what you're worth. What you're worth means, and I really have to put this in on people. What you're worth doesn't mean what somebody else has established. I'm gonna use Peterman for instance. If Peterman charges, I don't know what they charge, but let's say they charge $10,000 to do something, and they have a whole team of people doing it, and they charge $10,000 just to do something, and people get on Facebook and they get everywhere and they say, "Oh, they're such a ripoff. They charge me 10." No, because they're going to give you a different service than I could give you. Let's say I have an HVAC business. They're going to give you a different service than I can give you. They can give you 24 around-the-clock service because somebody's going to always answer their phone. Somebody can always show up. Where me, I got to sleep. It's just me. So I can't charge the same amount of money that they charge because I don't have all that overhead. Know your pricing. I'm going to spit another name out here, Tom Raber on YouTube. Oh, man. He does the contractor fight. I haven't gotten into any of his classes yet, and I want to. He's a little rough around the edges, okay? But what happens is you have to know your numbers. Know your numbers, not somebody else's. When you know your numbers, you'll be all right. So just know your numbers. Know what you're doing when it comes to business. Hopefully whatever you're doing, you've been doing it for a while. Not just like first day and I'm going to start selling cookies. Like, I don't even know how to bake, bro. But just, and go get it. Go get it. Your first thing that you have to do is sell. You have to sell. You have to get some money. You have to get some money in the bank. You got to get some money around. It's not going to wait for you. It's not going to wait for you. Oh, I got to finish up this. I got to do. No, not going to do that. Let's say you're a plumber and somebody's basement is leaking and they're your customer. Well, if you say, "Oh, no, I can't do it. I'm in class today." Well, you should have waited to even start a business, because now whenever it's time for you to take care of that customer, you can't even take care of that customer. Now somebody like me or somebody like a Peterman or whatever, they're going to come in and take your customer because you are obligated to something else right now. If your business, I'm not going to say it needs to be a top priority, but it does need to be top priority to a certain degree, And the one thing that I think I've established with like my customer base is they know me. They know a little bit about me. They know my dreams and aspirations, and I notice that they look out for you more than sometimes your family will, because they want to see you win. And I tell people all the time, like, I charge what I charge because I want to stay in business to take care of you for the long run. So, or my employees, eventually you want employees to kind of handle what you're not handling and doing the things that maybe you can't do or whatever the case, right? And whenever you hire somebody, you want to hire the task that you're just not great at. If it's answering the phone, answer a receptionist, or hire a receptionist. Don't go. You don't need a apprentice if you can't even answer every phone call. If you can't be professional with the phone call, you need a receptionist. You need somebody that's doing the books or whatever the case. And it's so crazy the amount of things that you learn from bigger companies. They hire out everything that they can't or won't do, right? If it's to deal with legality stuff, they hire a lawyer. They don't go in unless they're a lawyer. They don't go deal with legality stuff. They let the lawyer deal with it. If you're not a plumber, go hire the plumbers. Period. If you have a plumbing company, now I don't suggest you do that. That's some private equity stuff, but it is what it is. Whatever you're not good at, whatever you're not efficient at, hire it out. CPA, bookkeeper, whatever the case, hire it out. And stop playing with your business and stop playing with you and your family. You want to eventually take a vacation. You eventually want to do other things. Your buddy that watched YouTube videos, he's not the guy that knows everything. No, the guy that studied this stuff for years and years and years, he's the guy that knows it, or she's the lady that knows it. You know, I love when people call me for advice and stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, man, you need professional help at this level, bro. Like, get professional help. You know, that's what I'm like. And basically they feel like, oh, I'm not that big yet. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter how big you are. Get the professional help you need. You know, if I got this tree right here, I'm not gonna climb up the tree myself. I'm gonna get a professional tree climber. That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I want somebody professional to take this down so it doesn't come on my house. You know what I mean? You see all the stories about, you know, trees falling on people's houses or businesses failing. Businesses fail because people are afraid to get out of their comfort zone. They're afraid to get out of their comfort zone. They don't want to get it. They bog up their time with bullcrap. That's what they do. They bog up their time with bullcrap. That's exactly what they do. It's, oh, I need to get this right and this right. No, like I said in the beginning, get your business, get your EIN number, get your bank account, get some insurance, maybe get bonded if that's what you're doing. Get the proper license you need. That's it. Sell your butt off. Sell. People can't buy from you if they don't know you exist. They cannot buy from you if they don't know you exist. Period. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and I do a lot of things. I done went door to door. I done made a couple sales from that. Drive around with your, parking, instead of parking at the front at the Myers, park at the back where all the cars are. Or park right up front. It doesn't matter. Whatever you got to do to get your name out there. Get some signage on your vehicle. Even if it's just a magnet. Get a magnet on there. Get some signage on there. Let people know you exist. If people see you driving around with this big old sign on your truck, they're going to be like, what? Who is this guy? Let people know you exist. You started a business to make some money. You started a business to help other people. You started a business. You have to know why you started a business. And from there, you have to take off with it. Nobody's going to see your struggles until you win. Everybody's going to congratulate you at the beginning and at the end. During the middle is where it's all built. Period. But I'm going to probably have more videos like this because I actually like this. But all right, y'all. Peace.